Now I want you to pack everything you think you've learned about being a successful trader on the door, because if you're still doing any 5 of these bad habits that I'm going to talk about in this video, you're still there, you will never get to the successful pro part of this business, and you forever remain a Forex beginner. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive right into the video. Trading is just like, should I say, a tradition that everybody has gone through. Anything you think you're going through. Now, the first common mistake most people make in Forex is being faster than our shadow. And being faster than our shadow involves 2 things. Number 1, lack of patience. Number 2, closing trades before it starts moving. Now, let's start with number 1, which is lack of patience. Now, some of us, let's just say like that, they just put it like that. When we get to the level of being a chart analysis pro, some of you have an A+ setup, very clean setup, but can't have enough patience to wait for the price to get to your entry. And some of you, because of lack of patience and lack of rules, many of you don't know what rules is, and if you don't know what rules is, you better do research about that, marking out your rules. Because of lack of patience and lack of guidelines, you execute trades before it even gets to your entry. And most times when price doesn't cooperate with our setup, you see you'll be in a very big loss, more than you plan to be with your setup. Now, number 2 mistakes is closing trades before it even hits our SL or our TP. Now, in that one, I will say most people still have that fear. Yes, fear of losing. Listen, let me tell you guys something. You see this picture right here, the one you're looking at right now. Market missed my SL with just one move, not up to one single move. Some of you are just too scared always watching your chart to see what's going on. And if you still have this habit, you have to stop it. Let market play what it. If it takes your SL, no problem, just chest it and move on. As long as you know what you're doing, no matter the loss you take, you should always find your way back. Now, number 2, I don't know how common it is, but flipping accounts. Account flipping. Yes, you want to flip your account after watching a video of someone flipping $100 to $600 to $1,000, and you want to do that with your last card. With your last card, you want to play risk again with your last card. Because what I'm saying is very bad. I know flipping is risky and it can also make you somebody in short time, but why you should remove that if you're trying to flip your account is that when you're trying to flip your last card, most times it involves emotional damage. You're always looking at your chart, you have self-doubt, you'll be like, oh, this and that. Your mind will not touch ground, your spirit will not touch ground. And if you're very busy type like me, you will not concentrate on your work, and definitely you will lose that account because you are trading out of fear, because it's your last card. You can't afford to lose that. Those people you watch on YouTube, they can afford, and you do not know how many times they have tried to flip that account, how many failures they've had before hitting that success. You don't know what's going on behind the scene. That's the reason why you shouldn't believe everything you see them post, to who it may concern. Imagination. You always imagine a lot. Let's say you got a nice trade. Yes, you got a very good trade, and the trade start going your way. You'd be like, dang, I could have added more position if I'd known. If I don't know, you could have did this, you could have done that, you could have used the big lot size. And that imagination push you into taking some risky decision that you were not supposed to take, which is you waiting for market to pull, and then you add big lot size. Do this, do that, keep adding position because you think yes, the trade is not going. And in some cases, when you are doing that a lot of imagination, start adding more position, adding this and that. Now market pull is then just pull, it pull back down to your first entry, and if you break even, it's closing little profit, and then the position you open will be big loss. I've already in a very big loss. you might even end up blowing the account you've been paying for a long time, which is very, 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 very bad. So no matter how you imagine to be Elon Musk, do not allow your imagination to make you do crazy things. You let your emotion control you. That's why you should learn more about controlling emotions. This is a common habit. Imagination is a very, very common habit in every business. Just like betting, when you bet something and the thing goes, you'll be like, if I had known, I could have added more, I could have stacked more, odds. It's a very bad habit. Anytime you start making some imagination, just know that you're becoming a gambler. It's a very common habit, and you should learn how to control it. Number 4 is very crucial, and if you're still doing this number 4, because markets will humble you. Every newbie is always a victim of market attackers. You see, Forex is beyond just what you see on chart. Forex is a spiritual and emotional something that when it gives you, you humble yourself and leave. But when it takes from you, you try to attack it, it will humble you. That is just Forex for you. And it really hurts because you see that points when your account balance reduces because of the imaginations we are doing earlier about adding more lot size to a trade that was going well, and then Forex happens and you become depressed. You enter depression mode and be like you want to get back to your feet and trying to attack markets. It is and will be your biggest mistake. I remember then when I was still at this level, I do watch every kind of movement. Like if I entered a sell position in 5 or 1 minute time frame, markets start buy, my BP rises. Like I'm no longer comfortable. I talk rush. Like even if someone was talking to me, I don't pay attention. I'll be like depressed, angry, and feel like And one thing about Forex is that closing a losing trade is very, 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 very hard. So that's why you shouldn't attack Forex, because if you're watching every candle movement up and down, if candle moves, let's say you call a sell trade and candle moves up, bro, everything in your body leaves you like, how do we blow this account? So Forex wants you to attack it, and when you fall for that, you will collect full time. Now number 5 is something that many traders, beginners mostly, neglect, including myself. I neglected it once, which is jotting your trading. Yes, keeping your trading history is very, 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 very important, because it's going to just like a guideline. When you watch your trades in the last 30 days, you see how you've been trading, the way that works for you, and the way you should start trading. And my advice for you right now is that if you're a beginner trader, and any strategy that you use for certain times and you make at least 70, you want at least 70% of that trade, that is the strategy you should be using, because there's a lot of strategy in this market. If you try to learn all, your head will blow off. So try and learn how to jot your trading. It is very, very important. It's just like keeping a mark, like should I say keeping a tracking mark, yes, of your results. So tomorrow you'll be like, this is how I used to trade. Even after 50 years when you come back, you'll be like, dang, this is how I used to trade. This is how I've been trading for past 50 years, and this is how I'm still trading till now. So every successful trader, anytime they are depressed or feel like they are going off, their fastest way to get back, I'm talking from experience, the fastest way to get back is checking their trading history, checking what have changed, what they've been doing wrong, and things they need to be corrected. If there are things you don't know about, just ask people. Join groups that will help you. Do not join those that will be sending you a lot of signals all the time. Join groups that will help you. And one tip I want to give you all is that you should not get into too many goddamn group, forex trading group. Just choose the ones that help you the most. and move on. 3 or 2, you pin them and mute the rest, because it's gonna confuse you a lot. Because I remember there was a time, the highest loss I've ever made in gold, that was on 2023 January. I had one setup like that. I had like 3 setups for plan A, plan B on gold. Plan A was going well, then I got the signal from like 4 straight groups telling me to sell when my bias is telling me to buy, telling me to sell when my fundamentals setup is telling me to buy, my technicals are telling me to buy, but these people are telling me to sell. They're like the same signals, sell, like 3 straight group sent same signal. I got confused because I was still coming up at that time. Yes, I haven't gone to the level I'm right now, and I was kind of confused and went back to my chart, doubting myself. I was like, you know what, I'm taking what this guy saying. And guess what? Forex happened. Of course, Forex happened. I won't tell you more about myself. I'm a fundamental and technical trader. I trade fundamental, I trade technical. If you want some fundamental news, check out my Telegram group in the description below. I left a link. It's free, totally free. I share setup, and every week look out for mostly gold, oil, silver, and USD pairs. I'll be coming to the end of this video. I just hope that you learned something. And if you're a victim of any of these 5 habits I just listed, you've covered being faster than your chart, which is closing trades before it even activates, and lack of patience, the imagination mode, and attacking markets, and also jotting your trades. So if you're a victim of any of this listed, which I just mentioned, you should work on yourself, because you will remain a Forex beginner if you do not work on yourself. Forex is a journey, and just like a moving car, so anytime your car has a fault and you overlook it, it will keep you off the road and you won't be running fast. So with that being said, you see your boy EzimaX, and I'll keep giving you everyday update about my life. Just like some of you know, this channel is mostly for documentary, self-growth documentary.
A creative mind is a fertile land for growth.